This is Sniper Tarot. I'm here to do your money story. Sorry for the delay. I usually put these out on Monday, but today is Wednesday, April 29th. So for this week of the 29th here, I will do another money story, hopefully Monday, but we'll see what happens. I've now had 3 doses of my antibiotics, so I'm feeling a lot better. My voice is kind of coming back. It's not 100%, but I'm feeling well enough to do your money story. So let's call in spirit and see what's in store for our financial this week. Okay, I hope that you're all doing well. If you're new here, welcome. This is a Pisces money story, so it is about your financial energy at this time. So welcome if you're new and you like my readings, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Welcome back to all my lovely subscribers. Thank you for being here each and every time. I really need to start getting these videos out more and more as YouTube has kind of lost me in the shuffle. So if you could help by hyping, thanking, liking, sharing, all of those good things, it would really help my channel out tremendously to get back on track here as I'm getting lost in the cosmos. Let's see what your money story is for this week, Pisces. Spirit, what is the financial energy for Pisces this week? Cast energy, please. 10 of Wands. Five of Swords. And the Nine of Cups. Okay. It feels like Pisces in the recent past is almost like as much work as you possibly could do. Sometimes all of that hard work is not worth it all, is what I'm feeling here with the Five of Swords here. Sometimes all of that pressure, all of that hard work, all of those, those times that you have, what do I want to say here? All those times that you've put, your hard work in front of other things, sometimes it's not worth it. In other words, sometimes it's almost like, you may be missing out on your kids, sports or, music recitals, something like that is what I'm feeling like. Like sometimes, and in the recent past, it was like you were working so hard and you had such a heavy burden or, responsibility to take care of, that it really was not worth all the things that you missed out on, is what I'm feeling with the Five of Swords. And I feel like it's given you a lot of comfortableness, satisfaction by, working hard. But it's like all of this hard work, was it really worth it for you to miss out on all of these other things? Because you've been putting all your energy into making money. Even though your lifestyle may feel better, you may have good success in the recent past from all the hard work you've done. Sorry. But what are you losing out on by taking all of this on, is what I'm feeling like in the recent past. Present moment. Present moment for Pisces financial. Okay. I feel like at the present moment, you're really feeling this. You're feeling like all of this hard work, all of the things that I'm providing for your family, for your home, for whatever it is that you're providing for, was it worth all of the other things that you had to sacrifice in order to get where you are today? Was it worth it? And what I'm feeling at the present moment here is you're feeling like you're like in this imprisonment with the Eight of Swords. You're feeling like, no, it was not worth it because now I feel like completely tied to this situation. And I'm feeling like an insecurity about my life now. There may be jealousy as well. You could be dealing with some type of partnership here where maybe your partner spends more time with your kids than you get to. Your partner gets to do all the fun things, but you don't. Maybe because you're burdened down by the family, the financial, cooking dinner, cleaning the house, whatever it is. Take what resonates here. And I feel like there's some type of like jealousy or insecurity about your home life, perhaps, or you're jealous that maybe your partner gets to do more than you do because you're like entrapped by carrying all of this heavy load and you're missing out on things that you really want to do. Your partner gets to do it, but you don't, is what I'm feeling here at the present moment. Near future, please, Spirit. We'll go back and clarify. Near future. I do see things getting better for you in the near future here. There may be a new opportunity for you when it comes to your finances, or a job or venture. One more. Maybe you decide to change jobs where it's less burdensome for you and you're getting able to do things more with your partner, perhaps. But there is confusion on whether to take this new opportunity or not in the near future. I feel like there is a blessing coming in for you, but there is confusion about doing it. I think it's going to be one extreme over the other with the temperance being reversed. You're going to go from one extreme to another. So maybe it's going to be like you never get time to spend with your family because you're working so hard. You have all this responsibility, but then everything changes. If you take this opportunity, maybe then you become a stay-at-home mom. It's like an extreme will happen and you're confused about whether to do it or not, because it's going to be an extreme change. Back of the deck here, we do have the Queen of Swords here. I feel like this is your energy here. There's like a bitterness in this energy for what you don't see. Perhaps bitterness towards others, of being able to do the things that they can do that you would like to do, but you can't because of all of the responsibility or burden you have, or wanting to accomplish something. Maybe you're like in school or something like that, and you're, advancing your degree or something like that, and you've got all of this weight on your shoulders, and you're missing out on the fun, perhaps, of your partnership or whatever. There's a jealousy that your partner gets to do more than you do, or your friends or whoever, companions. Let's go back and clarify. Please clarify the Ten of Wands, please, Spirit. There's like this bitterness that you have about this. Please clarify the Ten of Wands, Spirit. Yeah. You have these high standards when it comes to whatever your responsibility is. So there needs to be a balance between work and play. But it's like you're diligent about things being perfect. So you don't walk away. You keep carrying this heavy burden because it's not perfected just yet. Please clarify the Five of Swords. I feel like in the recent past, you're feeling like, is it all worth it though? Missing out on everything just to try to accomplish a goal. Trying to perfect something. Yeah, so you're missing out on, there's disappointment here. You're missing out on the things that you want to do. Please clarify the Nine of Cups. It's putting you in a better financial situation, but you're missing out on the pleasures of life. Yeah. So even though you're bringing in better, money, perhaps for the family or your home or for yourself, it's almost like none of it really matters because you're missing out on your hopes and dreams here. The things that are important to you, you're missing out on because of the heavy load that you're carrying. Please clarify the Eight of Swords, please, Spirit. Present moment, please clarify the Eight of Swords. We have the Emperor, which is Aries energy. Yeah, I feel like you're trapped. You feel like you're trapped in a situation you can't get out of. You're like dominated, perhaps by a boss or your partner itself, or just from all of the burdens that you've taken on. You feel trapped. You feel like you're being controlled to be like this on autopilot all the time. And you don't get to, there's a lot of disappointment that you're feeling and perhaps jealousy as well. Please clarify the Two of Cups. Please clarify the Two of Cups, Spirit. So I feel like the present moment, you're imagining to have a partner who helps you out, who gives equally. Perhaps you don't have that partner now, but you're imagining it. You're manifesting, maybe if you're single, you're manifesting a partner who actually helps you with all of this, helps you bring in money, helps you create an environment where you have a work-life play balance. And all you're doing right now is working. Perhaps you're trying to manifest a relationship, a partnership where somebody can help you with this. Because you're jealous of others that actually have this. You're jealous of others that have perhaps husbands or wives that work equally with them. That get to go see the kids play or go get to see the kids' sports game. Because maybe one parent works a little bit more one time and then the other parent will work more the next time. There's like a give and take. There's a balance here. And I feel like you have this insecurity about never getting that. Or just jealousy about a partner being able to do that. Please clarify the Queen of Wands, please, Spirit. Whoa, way too many. One card, please, Spirit. clarify the Queen of Wands. So there's movement here with the Chariot here. So with your jealousy, with your insecurity, I feel like you're perhaps making a difficult decision in order to try to change this. And I feel like you're manifesting this. You're wanting more out of life. Not just work. Even though it's bringing in better financial for you, there's disappointment in the work-life balance. Because what is the point of working if you can't, work towards the things that you want in life, right? If it's just work, you don't get to enjoy the luxuries that you actually obtain. Maybe you work so hard for a boat or, a new car, but you never get to drive it because you're always working. Something like that. And I feel like you're now at the current time manifesting a change, manifesting perhaps a partnership that can help you with this. You're taking action because you're tired and you're jealous of others that have this work-life balance that you don't have. And it's leaving you bitter and cold-hearted because you want the life that you enjoy. And I do see in the near future, you've got some type of opportunity coming in, but there may be confusion about it because it's going to be an extreme change for you. Please clarify the Sun. So I feel like things are going to get better. With the Sun card, here's the happily ever after card, happiest card in the deck. And with the Ten of Swords being reversed here, I definitely feel like there's going to be a change. Something is going to be done, ended. Perhaps this, to bring you towards a place where you can have that work-play life balance. And there's an opportunity here for you. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe you decide to live a more simpler life or something like that. Yeah. I feel like you've got the King of Cups here and the Five of Cups reversed. I'm sorry, the Five of Cups upright and the King of Cups reversed. I feel like there's a new opportunity coming in, but you're worried about it because it's going to be an extreme change for you. You may have to give up a luxury lifestyle in order to have the type of life that you want, where you have that work-life balance. You may have to give up some things. You may have to downsize. You may have to sell something. Perhaps if you walk away from this job or something like that, that you have currently, in order to have a better work-life balance, you're going to have to give up one thing for the other, is what Spirit is saying here. But I feel like you're going to be much happier. But you're worried about it or confused about taking it in the near future. Please clarify the Temperance. So it's going to give you your freedom to have that time with your family, to have that time with your kids, to have the time to drive that car or, drive that boat. But it may mean giving up something else. Maybe you do have a partner and you're manifesting that partner steps up. So maybe your spouse says to you or something, okay, let me take the burden for a while. I'll get another job so that you can quit this one and you can be home. But it means that we're going to have to cut back on expenses. And it's going to make you happier, less burdened. You're going to feel like you have your freedom finally, but at what cost? It's going to leave you a little bit emotional because you're going to have to give up something for the other. Back of the deck here. I do see in the near future that there will be action taken. There's going to be a decision that's made. Perhaps you're making it with your partner. And you'll find the clarity that you need to move forward. What is the advice here for Pisces and their money story? We have 3 cards here. So Spirit is saying to slow down. Don't be so overwhelmed. Stop procrastinating, though, and take action. So, in other words, don't panic about what's happening. Make a slow, decisive, clear decision, but make the decision. Stop procrastinating over it because it's not going to get better. You either have to decide that this is the life you're going to live or you're not. And I feel like you're going to be much happier when you have your freedom away from this burden of this heavy, load that you've taken on. It's going to be emotional, but your cup is going to be running over with emotion. You're going to be very happy about this, even though you may have to cut back on some of your spending. Or maybe you have to go into a smaller home, a more affordable home, something like that. You're going to have to give up one thing for the other, but I feel like by you giving this up, you're going to find more happiness and freedom in this, even if you have to give up something. Yeah, you're definitely going through a rebirth here with the Death card at the back of the deck here. Let's pull a message of cosmic to finish up this money story for you, Pisces. But yeah, it looks like you're needing to make some type of decision. I think you've had enough of missing out on things, watching other family members or other people getting to do the things that you'd like to do and you're not able to because you've got this heavy burden. I feel like your partner, or you're manifesting a partner that's going to help you with this decision. I got beautiful doves right outside my window here. I've got 2 mourning doves flying around. Beautiful. Anyway, let's pull a message of cosmic for you, Pisces. I feel like you're going to step into something that's going to make you feel more free. And it says, bet on yourself, take chances, reach your dreams, you've got this. And I feel like that's what you want. You want the best out of life. You're suffering through all of this burden, not being able to do the things that you want to do. What's the point of working and working and working and working if you can't enjoy what you've worked for? You're going to be making some decisions here, Pisces. I feel like the decision is going to be difficult. You're going to have to give up one thing for another. But I feel like the ultimate ending to this is you're going to end up much more happy, and you're going to reach your dreams of having that work-life balance here. So bet on yourself and take chances here, Pisces. I'm going to leave the message there. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Again, hit that hype button, hit the like button, hit all the buttons if you want to. And I will see you tomorrow for your daily. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.